Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Sports Butts here, and we're back with another NFL mock draft. Guys, I've got a really important question for you. So you can talk the talk, you can even walk the walk, but can you mock the mock? Yeah, I know it's corny, but let's go ahead and get on into it. This is PFF's Trevor Sikkema, I think is how you say it. Guys, not all of PFF's mock drafts are done by the same people, so I want you to keep that in mind. Not all of PFF's mock drafts are incredible or terrible. Just to, just to get that out of the way. But before we get into it, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. And let's go ahead and check out the number one overall pick. And he has Evan Neal. I think that makes plenty of sense. I mean, you could really make an argument for either him or Aiden Hutchinson as the best player in the draft. I think it's definitely between the two. You could argue Jaguars may have a bigger need at tackle than edge anyways, so good pick. Number two, he has the Lions taking Aiden Hutchinson. Yeah, I think the Lions honestly take... so if the Jags were to take Aiden Hutchinson, I feel like the Lions would take Kayvon Thibodeau. If the Jaguars don't take Aiden Hutchinson, the Lions do. So I think that's how it'll fall. So the number three pick, he has the Texans taking Kyle Hamilton. Now, I don't necessarily think this is a bad pick. I think it's definitely possible. I feel like the Texans, if both Aiden Hutchinson and Evan Neal are off the board right here, I feel like the Texans may be looking more towards Kayvon Thibodeau or possibly even one of the top tackles. I know Akeem Ekwonu is still available right here, or even a potential trade back. I know that their GM, Nick Caserio, was saying that they're open to trading back in the draft, so it's possible. But yeah, I'd say that's a solid pick, though. Number four, he has the Jets taking Akeem Ekwonu. Now, okay, I want to clarify here. I love Icky. He's kind of up there with Evan Neal as my favorite tackle in the class. I love them both. Issue is, I don't really feel like him or Mekhi Becton can play right tackle. I feel like neither of them can really have their skill sets transferred to right tackle as well as they are on the left side. And I've mentioned multiple times, I think Akeem Ekwonu can be a fantastic guard in the NFL. But the issue is, you'd probably have to slide Elijah Vera Tucker to right guard instead of left guard. Trying to remember, actually, I think he got snaps at both sides this year. So I don't think it's going to be an issue. So I'm not mad about the pick. But I feel like the Jets would probably want to take Kayvon Thibodeau here instead, but I guess that's just me. Not a bad pick, though. Then he has the Giants taking Kayvon, and I think that makes sense. The Giants definitely need some edge rushing help, and really, if he falls clear to number 5, I mean, him and Azeez Ojulari would be a nasty duo. Especially where Akeem Ekwonu is off the board. I think this absolutely 100% has to be the Giants' first pick. But number 6, Carolina Panthers taking Charles Cross. I am not a huge fan of this, to be honest. The reason for that is Panthers have some offensive line needs. Okay, they've got a really bad offensive line, but their needs are on the interior. Okay, obviously Taylor Moton played really well when he was in there, and I guess I shouldn't say when he was in there. He was always there at right tackle, but and really, like, yeah, the Panthers' other left tackles really sucked it up. You know, if you read that description there, it says Cam Irving, only had a 56 PFF grade at left tackle. But when Brady Christensen stepped in at left tackle, he played really, really well. So I think it'd be smarter for the Panthers to give him another year, build the interior offensive line, and After a year or two, if Brady Christensen isn't looking too great, then maybe look to get your left tackle. But I'm not a huge fan of this pick, to be honest. Number 7, he has the Giants taking Tyler Linderbaum. I mean, I've had Linderbaum mocked the Giants multiple times at number 7, so I mean, this is a good pick. Linderbaum is just a blue chip prospect. I I really like the kid. I like him a lot. So number 8, he has the Atlanta Falcons taking Traylon Burks. I'm not mad about this. It keeps sounding like the Falcons are going to trade Calvin Ridley. It's sounding more and more likely. And really, if they do get rid of him, they really need some receiving help. I mean, obviously not having Julio anymore. I mean, really, I felt like Russell Gage had a pretty solid season, but they're gonna want a number 1 receiver to help out Kyle Pitts. Because I know Kyle Pitts, yeah, he kind of plays both tight end and receiver, but they're gonna want another good receiver. And Traylon Burks, I think right now probably is my favorite receiver in this class. All right, it's going down to the number 9 pick. He has the Broncos taking Kenny Pickett. I've also had that pick multiple times. I really like Kenny Pickett. I've said before, I think him and Malik Willis are my number 1 quarterbacks in this draft. Obviously, Malik Willis isn't ready right now, but when he is ready, I think he has the highest ceiling. Kenny Pickett, I feel like, is both ready and has an incredibly high ceiling, so this would be really smart for the Broncos to take. So, number 10, he has the Jets taking Drake London. And guys, this isn't a knock on Drake London in any way, shape, or form. I like him. He's a good contested catch receiver, big body. I like it. But number 10 is way too early for him. Okay, I don't like how early that is. I'm not opposed necessarily to the Jets taking a wide receiver here, but I mean, there's other receivers. I mean, really, there's guys like Garrett Wilson. I like Chris Olave too. I know he doesn't have quite as high of a ceiling as, Drake London, but I feel like he's more promising right now. Has less bust potential, if that makes sense. I don't know. I mean, I guess I can't criticize this pick too terribly much, but it's kind of interesting. If there's any Jets fans in the comments, let me know what you think of this pick. Number 11, he has the Washington football team take Matt Corral. Again, I've had this pick multiple times. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it makes a lot of sense. Number 12, Vikings take Derek Stingley. I've also had this pick multiple times. If Stingley falls clear to number 12 in this draft, Vikings absolutely have to jump on him and get him. Number 13, the Cleveland Browns take Garrett Wilson. It's like this dude's like copying my mock draft. Like, this is weird. Cause yeah, I've had Garrett Wilson mocked to the Browns nearly every time the Browns have been picking. So yeah, I think that makes complete sense. So number 14, he has the Ravens taking George Karlaftis. I think this also makes sense. I really like Karlaftis as a prospect. I feel like he doesn't always get the love he deserves because of guys like Kayvon Thibodeau and Aiden Hutchinson, but he's a good prospect. In a lot of other drafts, he could be the number 1 edge. And really, the Ravens need some edge help because Calais Campbell and Justin Houston are getting older. They're both like 37, 38. I don't remember exactly, but they're really old. And both likely going to retire after another season or two, if they don't retire this offseason. And really, I feel like they'll want a good playmaking edge rusher to help out Odafe Owe or Jason Owe. I still don't really know what he really goes by. I thought his name was Jason, but then I've heard Odafe. I don't know. But yeah, I think this is a good pick. 15, he has the Eagles take David Ajabo. I like the pick. I mean, Eagles are in a similar boat. Their edge rushers are getting really old. They want to get younger at the position. David Ajabo is an absolute beast. I like the pick. And yes, thank you, PFF. Thank you, PFF. He has the Eagles taking Devin Lloyd out of Utah. Guys, I've mentioned so many times on this channel how awesome of a fit Lloyd would be with the Eagles. Like, it's just, mwah, I love it. It's a perfect fit. The dude is just an absolute baller, and the Eagles really need a linebacker, and he fits really what the Eagles want to do. Like, oh, I love the idea. 17, he has the Chargers taking Jordan Davis. Another pick that I have made in multiple mock drafts. Like, this is actually kind of creepy. Like, has this dude been watching my mock drafts and just copied it? Like, this is actually hilarious. 18, he has the Saints taking George Pickens. Okay, that one's actually different. Pickens, I feel like, is a guy that he's got some good potential. I don't think. Let's see. So this definitely isn't like a knock on George Pickens. It's more. I feel like there's still other good receivers available. Such as Chris Olave. I feel like the Saints definitely should take a receiver. I mean, I wouldn't jump the gun on getting rid of Jameis Winston, even though Sean Payton stepped down earlier today. I feel like whoever the new coach ends up being, unless he has just a golden opportunity to take or trade for a stud quarterback like Deshaun Watson or something, I feel like he needs to stick with Jameis Winston for a year. So, not a bad pick. I just feel like it would have been smarter to take a different wide receiver here. Maybe even a Jahan Dotson if they don't like Chris Olave. 19, he has the Eagles taking Trent McDuffie. I'm not opposed to them taking a corner here. I think that'd actually be really smart. Help out Darius Slay. But I really like other guys like Andrew Booth. I'm a lot higher on Andrew Booth than a lot of other people are. Or even Ahmad Gardner. I think Ahmad Gardner would be a perfect fit in this Eagles system. That's definitely one of the more intriguing places for Gardner to go. Or even Kyrie Lam. I have Kyrie Lam as my number 4 corner. I have Trent McDuffie ranked clear as my number 6 corner. So again, I'm not opposed to taking a corner here. I just feel like the Eagles should take a different one. 20, he has the Steelers taking Sam Howell. I actually had the Steelers taking Sam Howell in my last mock draft. I think it makes sense. I mean, Sam, I feel like he's ready right now. Like, he's ready to play in the NFL. I just don't think he has a super high ceiling. I feel like there's a lot of stuff he has to work on, especially in his like decision making and stuff like that. Um, but where he is, ready right now, I don't feel like the Steelers want to go through like a full rebuild. They still want to win games right now, and I feel like Sam Howell can do that for them. So 21, he has the Patriots taking Nakobe Dean. Um, I love Nakobe Dean. I mentioned multiple times. I think he's an absolute stud. Um, I mean, I don't think the Patriots really have a real need for linebacker right now, but I mean, if you're going best player available, he's definitely up there. So 22, he has the Raiders taking Jameson Williams. That makes sense. They want a replacement for Henry Ruggs. Williams is a good fit for that. Then he has the Cardinals taking Drake Jackson. I feel like the Cardinals would be kind of dumb to pass on either Ahmad Gardner or Andrew Booth. I feel like they have a really big need at corner. Now, yeah, edge is also a need for them, but I think corner is a bigger need for them. So it just really depends on what they prefer, I guess. 24, he has the Cowboys taking Kenyon Green. I personally felt like the Cowboys offensive line looked really good this year. I don't feel like the Cowboys line really needs all that much help. I personally would probably be looking more to improve the secondary and the pass rush. That's just me. I don't know. I didn't feel like the Cowboys really had a bad offensive line. I thought it was one of the better offensive lines in the league. So 25 finally has the Bills take Andrew Booth. That's a great pick. You guys saw in the Bills Chiefs game that they kind of struggled there without Tre'Davious White. That was a hell of a game, by the way. Some of the best playoff football I've ever seen this last weekend. So that was really cool to see. But yeah, I mean a mix between with Tre'Davious White and Andrew Booth. I like that idea. 26, he has the Titans taking Bernard Raymond from Central Michigan. Yeah, I feel like their offensive line really struggled this season. Taylor Lewan really didn't have a very great season, to be honest. I mean, week one, he allowed 5 sacks by Chandler Jones. Just not acceptable play there. So I think it would be definitely smart for them to get a new tackle. So then here at number 27, he has the Bucks taking Roger McCreary. I'm not opposed to the pick. If I'm taking a corner, I would probably go with Ahmad Gardner. But yeah, I wouldn't say that's a bad pick. Then here for the 28th pick, he has the Green Bay Packers taking Jahan Dotson. Yeah, I feel like the Packers should go with best player available right here, but where they're losing Devontae Adams, I don't think it's a bad idea to take a wide receiver. Give Jordan Love all the help he can get for, you know, the next few years. So, yeah, I think that's a good pick. 29, he has the Bengals taking offensive tackle Max Mitchell. I don't really view him as a first rounder. I honestly, I view him as more of like a third rounder, maybe an early fourth, to be honest. Yeah, I think maybe a guy like Trevor Penning, maybe even Daniel Falele would be a better pick right here. Just my opinion, but not a bad pick, I guess. Then the Dolphins take Trevor Penning. I really like Penning, like I just said. I mean, yeah, not much to say there. Not a bad pick at all. Lions taking Jaquan Brisker. I think the Lions definitely should take. If Nakobe Dean is gone, I think they should definitely take one of the top two safeties available right here. It's either going to be Jaquan Brisker or Daxton Hill. I mean, I think really either one makes a lot of sense. So good pick. 22, he has Ahmad Gardner going to the Kansas City Chiefs, and I think that makes sense. I'm glad Gardner finally goes in the first round. I definitely think he should go earlier in the first round, but yeah, glad he finally went. I think the Chiefs definitely could use some cornerback help. We saw that the other night as well. So yeah, I thought overall it was a pretty solid draft. There were a few question marks here and there, but for the most part, it was really good. I would really like this draft. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, guys, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Later.